Uh, Abstract brainwaves, game genie in a beanie. We ain't on the same stage, leveled up. The epitome of technique, can't survive in my current thought.
Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video. And yes, finally another Pokemon Go video. It's been a while. Where was the Tepig Community Day video? Well, what they did was they put the Tepig Community Day July 3rd, the day before July 4th. And my problem with that is you don't consider that people are traveling for the holiday, right? Here in the United States, we have our Independence Day, which is July 4th. And they decided the day before to put the Tepig Community Day. Now, that's all fine and dandy if you're like, hey, people may have that Saturday off, so they're with family already to play, but Niantic seems to be oblivious to the fact that their target audience, although it's smaller children who are spending time with their parents or family and friends, it's really us older folks that are actually pumping the money into keeping this thing going, right? The stats are Niantic made at least $5 billion since the inception of Pokemon Go. Mind-blowing. I'm not sure how much I contributed to that, but there it is. That said, I had to travel. I had errands and stuff I had to do, so I was not overly invested in the Tepig Community Day. I did get at least 3 of them. I always like to get at least 3, to evolve to each different form, or I should say of the other 2 forms, right? I have the base Tepig and then, Pignite and then Emboar. So I did get all 3 of them. Not enough time spent there. I wasn't going to get a whole bunch of XL candy or anything like that either. It gave Stardust, but I really like to play the ones that give the XP. That's really what I'm about, the XP. I don't really care too much. The Stardust is great. You always need Stardust, but it's either candy or XP. And typically I'm not really invested in the candy because you're going to get the candy anyway, right? If the Tepig is everywhere, whatever, Community Day Pokemon it is, you're going to get candy in spades just by simply catching them with Pineapps. But if it's XP and you're using Lucky Eggs, you'll have a field day because it'll be a lot easier to do all of that than it is to sit there with doing raids and waiting 2 minutes in a lobby, right? So I did get some Tepig. Hopefully there's some footage of that planned. And the background, everything that was going on, the research was okay. People knock those researches, but for $1, you're getting incubators and some incense that you're going to use anyway. You're getting extras for the next time you plan on using it. I would say it's worth it. It's worth $1 for me to, because you're going to end up spending like 250 coins to maybe even 500 coins on getting some of these items that they give you through these research, just, if you were to get them through the shop. Okay, so that out of the way, there was a lot more stuff that has happened since the last video. Not only with the holiday going on did I not get to really record much, but I had some computer issues where, my computer was overheating, so I was like, well, what we're not going to do is mess with the laptop. It's what I stream with, I'm comfortable with, but it just wasn't in the cards. So while I did have a good time traveling before that happened, I went out to the mountains to just get away. I went fishing. I did a lot of little stuff. It was a breath of fresh air. It was needed. And while that took away from the Tepig, it helped keep me going because with all the health issues and stuff I had been facing, it was telling me I needed a break. So for those of you looking for Mario Maker videos, they'll come eventually, but doctor's orders are that I need to, not do anything stressful. All right, so they brought back this Pikachu. Well, I won't say they brought back. There's the flying Pikachu, which they did bring back, but this one is different because it's got the 5 on it. 5 for 5 years of Pokemon Go. So, again, nothing special to me on that front. We had this Bulbasaur Spotlight Hour. They're doing all 3 of the starters, and then for whatever reason, I believe we're getting like Natu, and I don't know why they're giving us Natu, honestly. But not to be confused with stuff that we actually want, we're getting that. See what I did there? Anyway, I finally unlocked the Pokedex classifications. So now I'm able to keep track of some stuff like some of you others who were chosen before me to do. You know, Lucky, Shiny, Purified, and all that stuff. Even the event Pokemon, I can now see all that index. So that's a cool feature. So the current raid bosses they have, you know, the Flying Pikachu is there. Darumaka is there. And Darumaka can be shiny. And they have an event going on. So while Deoxys is here, it's mythical. It's not shiny, by the way. So I'm not really excited about it. I'm sorry. Now I can, with this new classification, and I believe I could have done it before then. You could have done it before then. I can see the Deoxys, all of its forms, also shiny. But only, I believe, the attack form or the normal form is currently shiny. One of those two is the only one that we've had a shiny form. Like, well, you could at least brought that one back. I don't want to keep getting Deoxys candies for, you know, that doesn't mean anything to me. At least not right now. Maybe there's some thing later where it's like max out of Deoxys and it's like, oh, you should have done more of them. But that would be cruel. In addition to, you know, speaking of being cruel, in addition to that, they could be like, you know, hey, keep doing Darumaka raids if you want the shiny. I was frustrated with that. And I'm going to tell you what was frustrating as we move on from this image here. The anniversary event was fun, but it was frustrating in the sense that you had to leave everything to chance, okay? So with the Darumaka, you know, not everybody's going to get it when it first comes out. I myself did not expect to get one at all. So I was just tapping on them to see, but, you know, it was like, hey, it's just extra XP. Hopefully my gacha will get me one. There was a list of Pokemon that you could get through, you know, research encounters. So here, catch 5 Pokemon. You had to find that stop that said catch 5 Pokemon and hope that it was the one that you didn't get, right? Because you weren't seeing Bulbasaur in the wild minus the spotlight hour. You could probably see Charmander and then Squirtle, but those will be after this event is over. Understand that it's going until Thursday, July 15th, but those other spotlight hours are following weeks. So this event, you won't get the elite medal if you're looking to get Charmander and Squirtle after the 15th, okay? So you had to find another stop, assuming you got one of these, to get the other two, because they're not in the wild. So hopefully you didn't get Bulbasaur if you participated in Bulbasaur's spotlight hour. Very frustrating. Take 5 snapshots of wild Pokemon. Easy peasy. That one didn't bother me as much. I did get all 3 of those without thinking about it. I was able to see some Mudkips in the wild too, though. Oshawotts I was able to see in the wild. Send 5 gifts to friends. All right, so you had Tepig, who, you know, this was, again, the day after a couple days after the community day, excuse me, and then Snivy, you know, all of that was there. Earn 2 candies walking with your buddy for 8 Pokeballs. Okay, cool. Use 5 berries to catch Pokemon. This was the most frustrating one because I kept getting Totodile again and again and again. And occasionally I got Chikorita. But only one time did I get Cyndaquil. And that was pretty much the last one I needed. Make 5 great throws. I needed Turtwig. Turtwig and Cyndaquil were the last 2 I needed. Piplup, I got lucky and got that out the way early. Chimchar, somehow I ended up getting that. Spend 5 Pokestops or gyms. Now, I did see some Braxian, Finnegan, I think that's the one, in the wild. And some Chespin, too. The Chespin was the more common one I would get doing that research, but Froakie, I did see a couple of those in the wild. But the Cyndaquil did not see in the wild anywhere, or Turtwig. And I hate seeing them in the wild already. So having that hope, or having to depend on them being in the wild or finding these research things was very frustrating because to use the 5 berries and make 5 great throws were less common than these other research tasks here. So I actually had to go to the cemetery, which I don't like going to anymore, to find those stops and hope that it wasn't a repeat. You know, imagine finding another use 5 berries, you know, because I had at least encountered 6 or 7 of them just for that one cyndaquil and that one turtwig. Very frustrating knowing there's other things I want to do with my time. Those should have all been guaranteed to be what they were. Like use 5 berries to help catch Pokemon. That one should have just been like one of those 3. And there should have been another one similar, like use 3 berries, and that one should have been Cyndaquil, and so on and so on. It should have been something like that, but Niantic wanted you to be out here like a nutcase, like they always do, searching for these things. And while I don't mind searching for things, let it be specific. Let me know that, hey, that's the one I need right here, and it's going to be Cyndaquil. Because what if I had to go home thinking, hey, this is going to be Cyndaquil, and then it's a Totodile again, and I've got to go back out here. And these stops, by the way, they're locked in for a whole day. So it's not like you spin it again, you get the same research, and it could be something different. No, you spin it again, you already claimed that research, so you can't continue. You feel me? So all of that was very frustrating for me. But they did have the shiny Melton come back. I got a Melton box, and while I did complete one of them again, I got 2 shinies in one box, which was rare for me. It did happen. I was happy about that. The big fish was to max out 3 Pokemon. And while I've maxed out Bidoof, I maxed out 1 Melton, but I've got 1 more. And I thought I had enough XL candy, and I was 4 shy of it. So now I gotta wait 3 more days, 2 more days at this point, to get some more Melton XL candy. Remember, Melton is a legendary. And legendaries, you're at least guaranteed, you know, I want to say 2 or 3, probably 3 XL candies per catch. Whereas you're otherwise doing that in raids to get, you know, legendary Pokemon to get XL candy. Or you're just hoping that if you've got plenty of Magikarp or Pidgey candy, you can do it. The other alternative is to trade with your friends, get them to max out as far as they can one of these Pokemon, and then y'all trade like that. Like, hey, I'm going to max out my Magikarp as far as I can because I've already got that one maxed out for whatever reason. I'll send it to you. The best bet is to just do the Melton boxes and y'all, you know, go that route. If not, trade with each other, especially if you're lucky friends and you use way less Stardust. That would be my advice to you for anybody who hasn't already done this, or you're on this step like I am, or maybe you're not there yet. Check back at this video when you're there to remember what it is I'm saying. It'll save you time. It'll save you Stardust. It'll save you this headache that they're trying to put you through. So again, we've already went through what was in the lures and in the wild. I could have used some lures to find some of these Pokemon, but I didn't have time to just stay one place. They've got new stickers. The lures last an hour at least. So there was that. So I was blessed not only to get 2 shiny Melton, but I did get the Darumaka. I did get it. My gacha just somehow got me one. So maybe that was a gift to supplement my frustration, or not supplement, but to make up for it, right? So yeah, all of that was there. What I did like was they did the weather changes. While there's the fireworks, they went all out, and different times of day will reflect what time of day it is for you. So I do like that they've done that in the game. Here are my shiny Meltons. GoFest is sponsored by Niantic. Or, I'm sorry, GoFest is sponsored by Google Play. So there was some like clothing that you could get, and I've got that on my character now. The code is here. I'm imagining the promo code is still good for a little bit of time, but it's a Samsung promo code. It's got free Galaxy A avatars, and I actually like the clothing. I'm always for free clothing. So if you have Apple like I do, you've got to go to rewards.niantic labs to enter the code, whereas with an Android, you can just enter the code there. Cool beans. Yeah, here is my shiny Darumaka. If I haven't shown it already, there it is. And I did get a 0-star Darumaka. I say Darumaka, Darumaka. That's really probably that's how you say it, looking at the spelling now. Darumaka. So yeah, I did get the Turtwig and Cyndaquil, and I finally got that medal. There was nothing really to shout at after that was all over because it didn't count to the platinum medal, which I was thinking it would. It did not count towards the platinum medal, so I was upset with that part of it for me. So that out of the way, the last little bit we want to talk about here is the more Pokemon Go Fest details for 2021. They've got some stuff that they've, been talking about doing for a little bit now. And we can go ahead and talk about that in just a second. I've got some stuff that I'm messing around with here that I need to handle. And now we can go ahead and talk about that. So in this image, they've got Ultra Unlock 2021 details and more bonuses. Every trainer will be able to make up to 6 special trades each day from July 16th, so that's Friday, at 1 p.m. to July 18th at 11 p.m. So that's just a couple days. That's pretty much the weekend. Okay? So that was announced a couple days ago, but hey, that'll be what it is for GoFest, right? Pikachu wearing Meloda, I can't pronounce that at all. Maybe that's a typo, maybe not, but it's going to be wearing one of these other Pokemon hats. It'll start appearing in the wild during the event hours on Saturday and Sunday with its shiny available. Cool. Galarian, Ponyta, and Zigzagoon will be wearing that Pokemon's clothing as well, or our hat. Yeah, it'll be appearing in raids in the events on Saturday with the shiny available. Okay? Certain Pokemon appearing during the event will know special attacks. Pikachu Popstar will know Draining Kiss, and Pikachu Rockstar will know Meteor Mash. A Pikachu with Meteor Mash sounds cool, so I'm thinking I'm going to go towards the Rockstar now. Gardevoir will know Synchronize, and Flygon will know Earth Power. I'm believing Gardevoir will be on the Popstar side, so that's sad for me because I really wanted a Gardevoir. But maybe I can trade a Gardevoir with somebody for my Rockstar stuff here. Trainers who select Pikachu Popstar will get an iconic pose. Trainers who select Rockstar Pikachu will get the Rockin' pose. Now, I really want to see what the poses look like before I decide to. But right now it's sounding like just off the move, I'm liking the Meteor Mash Pikachu. Alright, so Avatar items exclusive to Pokemon Go Fest will also be available. Trainers with tickets will be rewarded with an exclusive Meloda t-shirt avatar item once they complete the event special research. Regardless if you have a ticket or not, you will get a Pokemon Go Fest 2021 shirt avatar item. That's their way of saying you should have played, you should have paid to play. Here's a free t-shirt for not playing. Trainers with never mind, I read that alright. Complete a certain number of challenges in the Global Challenge Arena to unlock the following special bonuses that will occur after Pokemon Go Fest 2021. Complete 8 global challenges, Ultra Unlock Part 1. The time starts July 23rd. Complete 16 of these challenges, that'll be Part 2, called Space, and that'll start August 6th. And then finally complete 24 global challenges. That'll be Ultra Unlock Part 3, and it's just question mark, starting August 20th. So that could be like some kind of, different element or whatever that they want to keep a secret, because it could be just for you internet sleuths out there, obvious to what they're going to share, and they don't want it to be a spoiler. Or maybe they're just teasing you that way anyway to make you interested. Who knows at this point, but that's everything going on. It honestly escaped me that Go Fest was this coming weekend, so it's a good thing I'm going ahead and putting this video out now and capturing and catching up on everything that I needed to say when I needed to say it, because I'll be making another video again soon. So that's everything that happened in a nutshell while I did not make a video. It's really only been a few days anyway, from July 3rd to now, July 13th. You could say, hey, that's been 10 days. So apologies if you were looking for content here for that, but we are going to continue. I'm going to do what I can to get this channel in more eyes, and I need your help to do that by at least sharing it with some people that you know that may be interested in it. That out of the way, I hope to see you again soon, especially at GoFest this weekend. But if I don't, remember, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I probably will stream at least an hour of the GoFest event live on Twitch and on YouTube, and then get out here and record some in a video for you guys. I'm not sure where I'm going to go, but it's probably going to be Botanical Garden in Greensboro and or downtown. If you want to be a part of that, let me know. We'll all go together. It should be a fun time. Love you. See you in the next one. Other Yellow Hat Guy is out. Captain Sensation.